What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the world wide web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. Listen, I want to talk to y'all about Big Brother, the last few episodes. I'm not going to do it per episode because there's just so much that I watch that I know that I find out about when I read up on the live feeds and I watch the live feeds. So it's like trying to just review the edited episodes aren't, I don't know, it doesn't make sense for me. But anyway, let's get into it. We get this flashback of like everything that happened to lead up to this point. And at this point, you know, they highlight that Chelsie is the reason why Tucker had to say goodbye because she rallied up the troops to get him out of here. And actually, I think Chelsie is the reason for a lot of things happening. Once she got, you know, through her debacle and she's kind of like in the end with everybody instead of being in the outs. I think Chelsie is positioning herself to be pretty up there, but is it going to last for long? Then we get this clip of her saying that, you know, Cedric in Brooklyn, this is for you. The reason why I got Tucker out is for you two. Then we get Joseph telling Angela, I'm sorry, but you know, Tucker and I had a final two. And Angela's like, I knew he wasn't being honest with me. I knew he wasn't telling me the truth. At the end of the day, no matter what Angela believes or whatever, Tucker was really hardcore rooting for Angela for whatever particular reason. So yeah, he probably had these other situations with other people, but I really think that he was really sold in on her. Not over Rubina, because their feelings actually were definitely getting stronger and stronger, but with everyone else, he had her back. Rubina is saying that she loves Tucker at this moment and she's crying. Cam is crying his eyes out, and I just don't understand why, to be fully honest. I haven't really seen anything like crazy specific on like the feeds, but I'm just confused as to why he's crying so much when, you know, Tucker put him on the block and was considering to take him out, even though he stated that, you know, he doesn't win anything. He's not winning anything. I don't know. I just think he talked down about Cam and he put him on the block. But that's just me. Quinn is dancing over Tucker, and weirdly, Quinn has some kind of rhythm. So, but his dances are like odd and like jokingly comedic. I don't know. It's his process and his style, sense of being is just a little different for me. And then, you know, Mackenzie says to Leah that she doesn't want to have to keep winning competitions because she doesn't want to put a target on her back. I don't think anyone is looking at you as a comp beast, Mackenzie. I think majority of the times when your name comes up, it's because you're not aligned with anyone really in the house. Then we see a clip of T-Core and Chemo, the backstabbers. In my mind, whatever. I don't care what anybody says. They're talking in the bathroom, and their conversation to me is kind of like just irrelevant. I'm staring at the sinks in the bathroom, and they look like someone just came through and just put sand all through it, then took the sand out and wetted it. It just looked really dirty. Then we get to the HOH competition, and things are interesting. You really get to see who's playing. You really get to see who's like trying to win, who wants to be a comp beast. So we're going to go over the list of who got their numbers first. Cam got his first letter first in the HOH competition. Then Mackenzie gets second. Then Quinn. Then Leah. Then Chemo. Then Chelsie. It's like a race going through it. Mackenzie and Quinn and Leah and Chemo get their second letters before anyone else. T-Core wants Chemo, Quinn, Rubina, or Chelsie to win because she trusts them. Quinn is yelling like, I'm like that. He is so hyped because he won his HOH. Okay. Him winning HOH was like a kid getting a Tonka truck from the toy store. It's just a toy in general that they really want. Because it's like, I'm like that. I'm like that, man. Let's go. I'm like that. And I'm like, who is he trying to prove this to? Like, what's happening? Like, Quinn, just be good to yourself, brother. relax and just be good to yourself. I don't know. I don't know where his energy was coming from and why it was like so hell bent, but he was like, I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm like, you're like what? You're not a G. You're not a G. You're not. Cut that out. I mean, you got Tucker out only because Chelsie thought of it first. Quinn speaks to Chelsie and states that, he wants to put Angela Robina up and he's thinking about putting Chemo up because Chemo blindsided him with getting out Cedric and Chemo prioritized his relationship with Tucker over him. Clear as day. Clear as day, this is what has happened. So Quinn is accurate in this thought process. Quinn decides to put Chemo up or let Chemo know that he's possibly going up. And, T-Core is mad about it. Chemo is mad about it. But, Quinn and Chemo say that they trust each other, but you're getting thrown up on the block. Chemo is scared that he'll go home. That's in my mind, I felt like that's what happened when you blindside people and you let them know that you're going left, but you actually go right, which is what Chelsie is doing a lot of. And I don't know how long it's going to be able to last with her. She's making decisions based off of her emotionally unstable heart toward Cam. And it's just, I feel like it's going to backfire. I really do. Maybe she can get herself out of it, but we're going to get into that. Chelsie wants T-Core on the block for blindsiding Cedric. I think that's interesting. T-Core feels some sort of way to Quinn for putting Chemo up. Joseph and Quinn have a crush on Leah. Leah doesn't like Joseph or Quinn. Angela apologizes to Quinn and Quinn says, I'm not taking it personal. And in my mind, I'm like, you're lying. When Quinn had his speech for, the nomination speech, he was saying that I was called narcissistic, this, that, and the third, whatever. He was really pointing out Angela and all the stuff that Angela said about him. Quinn was not making it funny. Quinn has wanted Angela gone for the longest. And in this moment, he's being dead ass serious about for the people that are calling me this and calling me that. This is for you. So when Angela goes to address that and apologize, he's like, what? No, I was just laughing about that. I didn't take it serious. He's lying. Leah and Angela bond with each other. If I look tired, y'all, I'm tired. It's been a long week. Angela and Leah bond with each other while everyone is up in the HOA room. HOH room. And, Angela's crying and sentimental and all this, like emotionally sensitive in this moment. And Leah's like, oh no, you're fine. You're such a great person. That's why I like you. Like they're bonding. And to be honest, I didn't know that they were like that type, but whatever. Angela doesn't pick Leah to do the veto because she doesn't want to put a target on her back if she plays veto and then actually wins. I thought that was cool of Angela. And right before we got Angela saying that, Leah was saying that, she hoped that Angela did not pick her. So clearly there's some kind of communication between them and some understanding between what they want as members of the house together. Rabina then is on screen talking about she doesn't want to see people of color on the block. And I'm like, do it really? Like the people, when I review this stuff, the viewers that watch my little videos are mad because I'm making it about color. But we have someone that is in the house that is a person of color saying that they don't want a person going on the block because of their color. Okay. Whatever. It's always about color 95% of the time. Then we get to the veto and they have to build a robot in the dark. I'm like, this is sick. This is sick. Joseph says he's going to throw the competition. Quinn was done, but he threw the correct leg to the side. When Quinn was going through his pieces, he had the right leg in his hand. Quinn was done before Leah, but he just threw that leg to the side and couldn't find that leg. Leah wins. And, I'm happy for her, but at the same time, it's kind of like Cam's win. Cam only won because T-Core couldn't make a point. Leah only won because Quinn threw his right leg to the side and couldn't find it afterwards. So it wasn't like these two people won on purpose. So I can't be boasting for them because they were a casualty. Like they were an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Quinn compliments Leah and she is not seeing it for him. He says she looks good in wearing yellow. She's kind and all this stuff. And she's just Yep, that too. Yep, I'm that too. Don't forget that. Okay, yeah, I'm that too. You better know, like you know. I'm like, this is awkward. This is weird. Angela speaks to Joseph, and Angela has another Angela and Matt moment where she misreads entirely the situation, and she feels like the person is being rude and condescending and disrespectful and all this stuff to her. And I'm like, this girl is used to being a Karen. She has to be used to being a Karen in real life because there's no way that every time she speaks to someone and someone speaks back, she thinks that they're like what? I don't know. She's crazy to me. She's unhinged. Unhinged. Leah wins power of veto, and she is really, really having a hard time on what she wants to do with it. She feels that Angela could be a vote for her in jury, which is actually correct. And, you know, Angela has been a good person to her, and Angela is a number for her. Getting rid of Angela doesn't secure anything for Leah in Leah's mind. But then Quinn says, yeah, Tucker thought that too. But then then Angela went after Tucker. So how do you want to play this? And both have valid points to their arguments, to be honest. Then I catch wind of, Chelsie having a not so mature moment with regards to Cam. Chelsie has been seen on the live feeds talking about, Cam's sneakers, talking about Cam's feet, talking about that Cam smells. Chelsie has been on the live feeds holding up Cam's black underwear, saying that his butt is juicy. Like, Chelsie has really lost herself in this with dealing with Cam. Yeah, Cam is fine, but he is not that fine, okay? She needs to calm down and relax because she's going against her godly, womanly preacher code, sitting there breaking this man down like this in front of America. I don't know. It's just crazy to me how Chelsie just out of nowhere became far left. And it's interesting because now we have so many people that are like piss poor people, the way they respond and act. And yes, everyone's like this big brother or whatever, but no. Right now, the most honest, for the most part, cool, level-headed type of people that are left in this house are Cam, Mackenzie, and Leah. They're the only honest to a certain degree, more so than the others, playing with integrity. Like those three are the only ones left that are playing the game. In my mind, the way that I like it, playing without being sneaky, lying, and all that stuff, for the most part. So I'm cool with them. I like them. Rubina wins the AI arena. Joseph pulls everyone to the room only to say, I got y'all. Chemo uses the gay card and his race in his speech, and it immediately pisses me off because, again, people are saying that it's not about color. It is definitely about color. Definitely. And I don't even know why he brought his sexual orientation in it. Oh, maybe because he's the only one token gay man in this whole slew of 16 people. Whatever. But it is always about color. These contestants make it that every season. Here it is again. Rubina saying she doesn't want people of color on the block. And here we go again. Chemo saying that because he's gay and because he's Native American, Hawaiian, whatever he is, that he should be saved and spared. Whatever. Mackenzie struggled saying Joseph. Cam votes Chemo. Leah votes Chemo. Tikar votes Joseph. Rubina Joseph. Angela votes Chemo. And Chelsie votes Joseph. Chelsie is the determining fact or vote for getting Joseph out the house. Chelsie wants to play her own game. She doesn't want to play a man's game. So she decides to kick Joseph out because Joseph is a number for Cam and Quinn and not her. But Chemo blindsided you. So, none of these men like you really like that, Ma. None of these men. And both men that you have on the block voted for Tucker to stay. Chelsie, I put in my notes, is always doing her own thing and splitting the house up. Joseph is pissed, but he has a great, cool, level-headed conversation, appreciative conversation with Julie after it all. Listen, this season is not as interested as it once was to me. I do not have a favorite anymore. Chelsie was my favorite, but her actions towards Cam, just because Cam is connecting with Mackenzie on that kind of a level is just crazy to me. I don't understand it. Anyways, leave your comments below and let me know what you think or thought about the episode. Sorry, I'm tired. I feel it in my voice. I feel it. Sorry for being tired doing this review. Thank you guys for watching. And if you could be so amazing as to check out my website, actvplus.com, I'd really appreciate it. Deuces.